Okay, so we're making progress. Where do I start? Where do I start when I want to buy a home? I know most people start on the internet, but let's face it, you can only do so much on the internet. You can get information, but when you're buying a home, you need to find a trusted advisor, someone with authority, someone with experience, because guess what? This is likely to be the single most expensive investment you will make. So you want to make sure that you make all the right moves. And once you find that trusted advisor, you want to share with them what you want in a home. What are the features that are most important to you? How far you want to be from work? What schools you want your children to go to? You know, whether you want a 1-story or a 2-story. Well, that's on the want list. Let's see what we can afford. So the next step would be to get you pre-qualified. We need to know how much, what your buying power is, because when we go out there and write a contract, guess what? They're going to ask me for a copy of your pre-approval letter. And I want to make sure I have that because it's my job to negotiate for you. Then the next step on the GPS, because we plugged in where we want to go. And once we find that address, home sweet home. So what happens then? What really happens? Well, the lender has gathered all your information and they're going to send out letters to your employer to make sure you work there and to confirm what your income is to support that approval letter. And they're also going to send a letter to your landlord. So don't stop paying your rent. That's going to be very important because after all, if you don't pay on a monthly basis, you're about to ask them for a 30-year commitment. So they're going to look at it long and hard before they approve you for a loan. And once we find the home, we look around and remember, don't buy to impress. Buy what you can afford and what you'll be comfortable in. Because after all, I don't have to drive up to it for 30 years. You do. And you have to make the payment. So with that being said, it's really important to pick the trusted advisor, somebody that can tell you about the neighborhood, somebody that can tell you about past history on what homes sold for, somebody that can give you guidance. Use wisdom when you're buying a home. It is so important. It's your move, so don't let anybody else be the driver. It's your move. Drive yourself home. I'm Nancy Johnson, and it's my business to open doors for you and get you your keys.